Let's do a bird dog with a banded lat pull down. So you also can do this with a weight. It doesn't have that constant tension and resistance, but it is doable. I'll show you both ways. But usually we're gonna go with the band option. So you're gonna have a band that is anchored to something in front of you. So I'm using my trampoline. You can use a piece of furniture, a stair rail, or you can use a doorway. If you have a door, you're gonna tie your band into a knot at the end, and you're gonna shut that knot into the door. So you can't see the knot, it's on the other side of the door, and then as you pull the band, that knot will prevent it from slipping right through. So feel free to try that as well, but definitely finding something that is about, a foot to 2 feet off the floor that you can have really good stability. The band's not gonna shoot you in the face. So we have that band anchored into the object in front of us. We are going to hold that leg out like this. We're gonna keep that out in a nice level pelvis, and our arm is gonna go up overhead. What we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale to start. We're gonna exhale, we're gonna keep that elbow relatively straight as we pull that arm out to our side into a T position. Inhale, relax it back into that overhead I position. Exhale, squeeze and pull it back into that T motion. Inhale in, exhale, squeeze out. So even though that band is trying to get our body to move and our pelvis to shake, we are really using all of those muscles to stabilize and remain stable. I want you to imagine that there is something on your pelvis and on your back, and we're not letting it drop. So our hips aren't gonna go side to side, we're not gonna swivel side to side, we're nice and stable so that that object would not theoretically fall off of your back. And then if you did have the weight with it, instead of the band, it would still look the same, but now instead of that band, we're just windshield wipering that arm, an I to a T position, keeping it in the same plane as we go forward and backwards. And if you're looking at that motion, it's a T to an I, a T to an I. And as you're doing it, you're imagining that there's a wall there so that you can't kind of drop that arm or lift it up too high. You're really trying to keep it nice and level as you swing back and forth. But that is a bird dog with a arm pull down.